I am in heaven. On this boat is already 3 baddies. He was like, nah. Day and Lil Booty getting on the boat with me. Essence tried to get on the boat. All I heard was,
yeah, bitch, cause I'll duck you in this water, hoe.
Yeah. 45. Let's dance. Little bitch calling my phone, but I'm with my other.
hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Sugar Day here, and I'm back again with another video.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I know, girl, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't know how long my last video was. This was my last video. Actually, no, my birthday vlog part 1 is up. So what am I talking about? All right, but it's been a long time since I did a story time, okay? But yeah, if you guys, I think that's so rude. The maintenance man just pulled up bumping old school music and I'm trying to record. Hold on. I was just gonna tell the story, like the full story on my Patreon account that I just made. All the juicy tea behind the scenes is gonna be over there on my Patreon. Because there's certain things I can't say on YouTube because it's gonna get flagged, for one. And for two, since you weird bitches wanna be weird and watch my story time, go pay for it or something. The hell?
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
And the only time I'm telling the story is because I went to a game night the other night and my homeboy reminded me. This party crosses my mind a lot anytime I'm on a boat. Okay, because the time was had. This is like one of the best boat party experiences I had because it was just like, it was lit. Yeah. So anyways, I would just go ahead and get right into the story. If you are not, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down in the description box below. That just helps with engagement and shows YouTube that you're with me and help them push out my content. You know, it's free. Hey, hold on. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter. All of that is in the description box below for your convenience. And make sure you turn on that post notification bell because I post very sporadically. So you want that notification on to let you know, like, she's back. She's off her meds. The year is whatever year it was. And I was in a relationship with this guy. We were at the ends of our relationship. Like, it was like, you know, those moments where you're just like over the relationship and y'all just kind of like coexisting. It was one of those situations. There was no hunching and munching going on. There was no kissing.
Why are they there then?
If y'all follow me on my Patreon, I will get more into this man over there. I just don't. Yeah, if y'all came from my TikTok, y'all know I stopped that series because it was starting a lot of drama. So those story times and more will be over on Patreon. I don't know. I don't feel like naming this man right now. We're gonna have to come back on the names, circle back around on the names, okay? So anyways, me and my ex was at the end of whatever situationship, and it was just because he had a issue and a problem going on that I didn't fuck with. And you would think because we was together so long that I would have been spoke up, but I don't know what was wrong with me. I was like delirious, delusional, under some type of, I think the man did voodoo on me, to be honest, because what? I was in some type of like, that's my man, he can do no wrong, whether he has this issue or not. We're gonna work through this type situation. I don't know why I was feeling like that because this man did more damage than he did good. Let's just say that.
Stupid bitch.
At this time, I was working on a project at the job I was working at this time. And you have your process owners, which would be me, and then you have your people above you and the people that are working around you, right? So anyway, so the guy that was working above me, one of the guys that was working above me and him, when we first met, we was clashing, bumping heads, love him now. As y'all could see, we would have had a story time if it wasn't for him. So I love him now, but back then it was like, And even to this day, he still gives arrogant, stuck up, and stingy, but he's a vibe, he's a time. That's my dog, okay? As I continued to work with this man, because I was on a year-long project with him, we got real acquainted and we became besties.
Say it again. Hey, what we is? For lifer.
That was my work bestie, and not the kind of work bestie y'all be just hunching and munching. No, not them kind of work besties. We was really work besties. Like, we was sharing memes with each other. We was like, he added me to his close friends and everything. We was super close. So he had a boat party coming up, and he was like, man, Dad, you gotta come to this boat party. You gotta come fuck with me. And I'm like, I do be seeing your close friends and it do be lit. It be a lot of ass shaking. And I'm always here for a good time with a little bit of booty, okay? I'm always here to see some juicy cheeks popping, shaking, bouncing, whatever. So, you know what? Invite me to that boat party. So he invited me and he invited the other coworker. This coworker, I'm gonna just put it out there. This coworker in question is a coworker, redhead, from the story. I forgot what I named her, but in this story, I'm just gonna name her Red real quick, even though she don't need a name because she's not even significant to the story. But whatever. It's the coworker from the weird coworker encounter. I don't know. This story right here, I'll insert it right here. But yeah, she's that coworker. Weird bitch, right? She ended up being a weird bitch, and we should have seen the signs from this day. I'm glad she ended up not going, because after this night, I probably wouldn't have liked her anyways, because she's very male-centered anyways. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go, and I don't know anybody, so probably wouldn't have went either if I didn't have nobody to go with. That's just me. I used to be a cat daddy, okay? Even to this day, I be catting sometimes. I'm getting better at it, but I don't know. I be getting overstimulated, not wanting to go nowhere. But whatever. So I was like, you know what? Who can I bring? Mind you, I'm very careful with who I bring around when I'm going anywhere where there's liquor involved. I'm having a good time. I'm feeling good, and I want to be free. And I don't need nobody that's going to be judging what I'm doing or like, you know, like what I'm doing around me. So I was like, who can I invite? You know what? I'm going to invite my friend. They're like that. So I'm just going to her juicy booty, okay? This is why, because when I showed, oh, let's give him a name. When I showed, we're just gonna call him Tech for technician, right? When I showed Tech the picture of her, he was like, oh, she got a little juicy booty. And he kept calling her that for some weird reason the whole boat party. So we just gonna keep that name. In the video, I kept calling her juicy booty, but he was calling her little booty. So when I showed him the page, she's like, yeah, invite her. So I interacted both of them. I let her know, like, you want to go to this boat party? She's like, hell yeah, let's go. So Juicy, you know what? Let's just call her Juicy, okay? But he kept calling her Juicy Booty. That's why I'm calling her Juicy, okay? So I'm showing him. He's like, yes, bring Juicy. So I was in a relationship at this time. At this very time, I was in a very toxic relationship. And it was the end of that relationship. So I was at the I don't give a fuck stage, because prior to this, I would not go out. I wouldn't have went to no shit like this. But I was just like kind of over it. This man was doing like weird shit, like staying out all night, not answering my texts, not answering my calls. And then have that ass to say he not doing nothing. Just giving like dumb bitch type of vibe. Like, yeah, and over on the Patreon, I'm gonna get into him. So anyways, the boat party happens. So as I'm getting closer to the boat party, prior to me even inviting my friend, I'm letting my ex know at this time, hey, on that day, I'm going to be out on a boat party with my friends, just so that we can have a clear understanding of who's staying here at the house. And there's a reason why I'm saying that. I'm going to get more into this argument on part 2. I actually forgot to record the whole situation. I don't know why I didn't tell that. I skipped right back into the boat party, but I'll get into it in part 2. If you know, you know. Read between the lines. If not, it's just one of those things you need to know. So the day comes, right, and he's on one of these nights where he's been out all night, and I'm just reminding him, and y'all, he's acting dumb and delusional, like he don't know what's going on. Mind you, he didn't know what was going on. So I had to like get into like a little spackle with him. So mind you, we're on bad terms. So when I get out to this boat party, mind you, when we met up at the Walmart, we're walking around like just grabbing stuff like bottles, things that we didn't grab, which was like bottles, snacks for the boat, Gatorades and stuff like that. I'm seeing other girls in there like with beachwear, so I'm knowing they're also gonna probably be at either the boat we're on or just going down to the lake, because this was a big event. I don't know if I mention this, but this was Boats and Hoes. I don't think I mentioned the name. Okay, yeah, the event was called Boats and Hoes. So this is my first time going to these, but it's like basically those events where everybody links up on their boats, tie them up, and have a big ass boat party or lake party. Yeah, it was like one of those. So when I'm noticing like them, I'm not recognizing anybody that I know or anything. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's just me and my girl. You know, as long as I got her around me, we good. And I got Tech, and I know Tech, and at this time we're very acclimated with each other, so we're cool. We check out. My friend, I don't know why she didn't want to. Juicy didn't want to, for some reason, leave her car there. And I'm like, girl, just leave your car here. And she's like, no, I'm not leaving my car at Walmart. At Walmart, I'm like, everybody else is leaving their car. They're not going to tow your car. For one, Walmart's open to midnight. We're not going to be out on this water. Mind you, it's like 7, 8 in the morning. We're not going to be on this water at midnight. There's no way we're going to be on Walmart at midnight. They're not going to notice that our cars are all, you know, parked here and left abandoned. Like, nobody's going to notice that. All right. She wants to drive her car, so I'm like, whatever, I'm not going to make her drive alone. So we're in the car, and as everybody's like getting into the car, Tech walks up and he's like, oh, y'all want this? And I'm like, what is that?
What is that?
And y'all, it's BC powder. And I knew what BC powder was, but I didn't know that it tastes how it tastes, y'all. I didn't want no headache. And I know how I seen his close friends going, so I knew they was gonna get tore up. I knew it was gonna be tough, okay? So we're drinking the Gatorade, we take a shot, and we go. We pull up to the boat party, and when we pull up to the boat party, fast forward to the party, we pull up to the party, and you know, he's telling us, oh, let's all link by the little store right there. And I'm like, shit, I did not grab no sunscreen. We was just at Walmart, I did not grab no sunscreen. So I go into the little stuff, and I get some sunscreen, and when I come back out, I see a very familiar face. And we're gonna go ahead and name this girl because I got more story times about her. I'm gonna name her Essence just because my lip gloss brand is Essence, okay? So I see this girl Essence, and I know Essence from other parties. I forgot how we initially met. It's gonna be kind of awkward because we cool, but like we not close like we used to be because some weird ass shit that she did, or that I feel like she did. And one day when I'm over it, because I don't talk about stuff when I'm dealing with the situation because I like to let it blow over. But I'm going to get into it. But Essence, I feel like Essence did some weird ass shit. And the girl removed me out of her close friends too. So that's why I feel like she definitely did what I feel like she did. And she's demoted from friend to associate again. But anyways, at the time, I had this friend named Essence, right? And I know her from other events. Like I said, don't know where we initially met, but I always run into her at parties. Yeah, I see her and I'm like, oh my God, hey boo. She's like, hey, Tiny. Mind you, y'all know you either can call me Tiny or you can call me Sade, Day, whatever. I'm gonna answer to both. So she's like, oh my God, Tiny. Oh my God, I didn't know you knew anybody here. I was like, yeah, Tech is my homeboy. She's like, oh, Tech is my boy too. And so we're just like getting acclimated. She's introducing me to her friend. She has this fine ass friend. She's not a stud and she's not a femme. She's somewhere in between both. And if you know, you know I put the B in LGBTQ. And I love me a good light-skinned dread hair, whether it's a man or a woman. And that friend was fine, okay? But let me stop because after I tell y'all what Essence did, y'all gonna be like, that's why she think you a weird bitch. And that's probably why she did what she did. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Y'all know I got ADHD, I get distracted. But anyways, so yeah, we're just like introducing to all the friends and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, this is my friend, this is Juicy, blah, blah, blah. We're all introducing ourselves and stuff like that. And so now it's time for takeoff. Mind you, our meetup at Walmart was, let's say it was at 7:30. 7:30, it was hella early in the morning. Let's say it was like 7:30 in the morning. The meetup for the boats was 9 a.m. sharp, we're taking off. 9, 10 a.m., we're taking off. But when we're dispersing? I don't know what word I want to use. But when we're all getting onto the boats and we're selecting which boats we're getting on, I was like, you know what? Honestly, Tech, if your boat's full, we don't have to, you know, we was like last minute plus ones. We don't have to. He was like, nah, Tiny, Day, and Lil Booty getting on the boat with me. So he pulls us up over there. And on this boat is already three badass, beautiful women. You know I love a beautiful, I was gonna call them beautiful bitches. They're not bitches. Beautiful woman with a beautiful body. And the fact that this boat had already that. I was like, ah, I'm in heaven. I am in heaven.
Big boobs.
So let me tell y'all how this boat situation goes so y'all can understand the next term of events. So on this boat, we got Tech. We got Joe. I'm gonna name him Joe, like Fat Joe, because he was a bigger man, but he wasn't ugly or nothing. He was big and handsome. But yeah, so we got Joe, we got Tech, we got Gucci, and we got Socks. The reason why I'm calling him Socks is because this man wore socks to a boat party, and then when they got wet, I'm just gonna get into it. Then when they got wet, he was mad about it. How you mad because you wearing socks? What? Make it make sense. So anyways, as we're getting on this boat, and everybody's like figuring out who wanna go on who, it was already Joe, Socks, Gucci, and Tech, and then three beautiful women. So they had room enough for 3 more people, but the girlfriend of Joe, she wasn't with nobody getting on the boat, really. She was like, I got me and my homegirls, and that's all that needs to be on there.
Yeah, so I assumed that she just didn't want nobody but her and her homegirls on the boat, but I wasn't realizing that she was talking to Essence.
And then Tech was like, no, my homegirl and her girl, they don't know nobody, so, and I invited them, they're my company, they get on the boat with me, and then we got on the boat. And so she was cool with us, like, it was cool, but what did I just call homegirl? Essence tried to get on the boat, and I seen her when she was like behind me lined up to get on the boat, but I don't know, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. It just, a lot was going on, okay? I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I didn't realize what was going on. All I heard was Essence said, I don't care as long as I get on any boat. She got off the boat and she stumbled into another boat. She was like, that's weird as fuck. Bitches is mad insecure. And I'm like, what? And then all I know is I look over and girlfriend of Joe goes, yeah, bitch, because I'll duck you in this water, hoe.
Fight me!
Y'all, it was so much animosity, and I was just like kind of confused because I was like, wait, what just happened? It just went from 0 to 100 real quick. I'm gonna just go ahead and stop this story right here and come back for a part 2. And I know I usually say I'm gonna do part 2, but y'all, I am kid free for the next 30 days, so I'm gonna be recording back-to-back videos. Comment down below what y'all think finna happen next. Did she duck this bitch in the water? Or did she get ducked in the water? Look at me being messy. But anyways, that's it for part 1. Come back for part 2. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter. All of that is in the description box below for your convenience. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and go over to the Patreon because I'm about to drop a lot of exclusive content to videos that's already uploaded. I'm actually about to go back through them and give y'all like all the details that I was just like too afraid to say. Too afraid to talk about. I might do some of these over there with all the context behind it. That Baby Daddy series will be over there. If you guys came from my TikTok, the Baby Daddy series will be over there only because, yeah, it was stirring up a lot of trouble. And I'm at, not that I care what's going on, but I'm at the point of my life where I just don't want too much drama. But I gotta keep it a little drama-fied, okay? Because I'm a Gemini. Why not? Why the fuck not? Okay? But anyways, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for following what? Thank you so much for watching this story time. If you made it all the way to the video, drop a green heart below in the comment box below. And like I said, go over there to the Patreon. I ain't gonna miss no more content. We're back to 2 videos a week. So on Sunday. Bye.
I